wrong place. Scumbags and scallywags, put your hooks and paws together for the meanest, ugliest, goriest spectacle of your lives.
Well, give me the gory details.
You want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details.
Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details.
Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
All the gory details. Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Through methods somewhat gory. But how?
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory?
Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory?
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details. You want the gory details? Yeah?
Boy, oof. Feels good to be like coughing again. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get spooky. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. I'm your ghostess hypnosis, Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast. We're coming to you live again from part 3 of our little playthrough. What's up, Melody? Hello, hello.
Hello there.
Where we're coming to you live from part 3 of our little playthrough here of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We set up a 10-game roadmap. Pixie Boot, hello, hello. Lurk away, let me swipe with a lurk emote. We set up a 10-game Nintendo 64 roadmap for ourselves for the N64 in 2024. Woo! Where we're going to be playing through a bunch of the top 10 best-selling games of the Nintendo 64, and that's actually how we sort of generated that list. It wasn't based on 10 of our favorites. In fact, I've never even played some of them. So that's what the plan was there. And once we wrapped up here, most recently with Super Mario 64, you know we had to come back and play some Majora's Mask. This was an all-time favorite of mine growing up. I definitely didn't play it as much as I did with Ocarina of Time, but it's got the same vibes, got the same aesthetics, but it's even spookier, so we're here for it. So that's what the plan is here, friends. We spent yesterday running around Clocktown, collecting masks, collecting people in our little notebook, and kind of just helping out the town. We're doing the same thing here again today, and with any luck, we'll wrap up Clocktown and maybe even go towards the South Swamp. So that's what the plan is. So before we go any further, though, you might notice that above my head there's this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker, as well as a countdown timer and leaderboard over here in the corner for this little event that we got planned towards the end of the year called Extra Life. And for those of you who don't know, Extra Life happens to be this annual 24-hour charity gaming marathon. You can play games for an entire day and help to raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It's an absolutely free event, and all you have to do is sign up. Once you've done that, all you have to do is it's as easy as telling your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your neighbors, your coworkers, strangers in the street, local businesses you visit, anyone whose ear you can get a chance to just kind of bend for a second. Like, hey, I'm doing a charity marathon, please sponsor me. And they'll throw cash your way. It's pretty incredible. Included besides the physical care and physical treatment that these hospitals provide for these kids, like broken bones, leukemia, childhood cancer, burns, you name it. The Children's Miracle Network hospitals are also absolute champions for mental care, emotional care and support. They're huge supporters of the LGBTQIA+ community. They're also absolute champions for the NICU, or premature babies departments, and like wings in hospitals. So something as simple as $1 can go towards providing an isolette that helps shield and protect these babies during those critical moments of their development, or can go towards a very specialized diaper when the baby is born smaller than the size of a cell phone. So there is no amount that is too little. So if you are a gamer or a game enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this great cause. It's absolutely incredible. It's only why I've been doing it for the last 15 years? 15 years? I think we're 15 years deep. That sounds right. So if you are a gamer or a game enthusiast, I can't recommend enough. Pumpkin Jack put some info for you right there in the chat. There's also an About Me section down below. And if you just do a quick Google search for Extra-Life Gaming Charity, it'll pop right up. It's only the biggest gaming event of the year. Speaking of Extra Life, you might also notice over our shoulder here, fine, I'll do it manually like a Neanderthal. There it is. That our friend Rar Platypus used their Phantom Points here on Twitch to make me donate $1 of my own hard-earned cash towards this great cause. So that's exactly what we're going to do. First things first, let me slap the cans on. That's actually a great throw. Nice and soft. That's great. Didn't hurt. It's good. It's good. I'll get my head out of the way. We'll done to Extra Life, and then we'll get rip roaring and ready to go here in the gameplay. Let's go, friends. Okay. First things first. Nice. Nice. Nailed it. First try. First things first, let me share my screen with Yins. And I'm going to click this big blue donate button. This is a Phantom Point redemption. We're going to do two things. We're going to give Platypus the credit, and we're also going to give them a drum roll. You ready? Actually, now that I say that, it's resting my ear funny. My piercing. All right, Platypus, you're in. Let me go ahead and hide the screen. Yay! Let me also mark those phantom points as complete behind me here. And now the thing works where it can hide itself. Just streamer issues, just streamer things. There goes verification. I just got the text. That was quick. All right, let me grab the good old N64 controller. And the rumble pack didn't work, so I'm just gonna take it off because it's big and bulky, and for all I know, this thing is just simply dead. All right. Let's get comfy. And we are launching up with my dude. So masks, we got 4. That's a good start. One of the first things that we can do right now is, since we helped the lady get protected by the bomber, we can go to the bomb shop and get a bomb bag. But I'm poor, so we're gonna do that next. We haven't gone to this little laundry area, so we're gonna do this because there should be a musician here. My dude. I can already hear his music. What is that? Oh, it's just a frog. Hi, frog. Hello? The frog jumped up. I know we could do something with the frog. I don't know what we can do, though. Interesting. Let's come back. Cook it. I could cook the frog. Veldar, welcome to the stream, brother. How are you? Hi, guy. La 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 la. They said I was much too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad. Sighed. Now I'm sad. I'll just think about the past and try to keep my mind off the bad. Ah, yes, I'll do that. Dear guests, long ago, I was in an animal troop with dogs and donkeys and such. La 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 la. Why could a man join? That's because a man is an animal too, my boy. They were all great, but there was one thing I didn't like about it. What? Why was the dog the leader? Was it because something was wrong with me, sir? Oh, the dog was amazing leader. He always had the stellar troop no matter what animal he had to work with. La, 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 la. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask, but I no longer need it. I gave it to my guest. Another mask down. The Bremen mask. This mask belonged to the leader of the animal troop. Tried parading around tiny young animals. Like the frog? The leader was a good instructor, but his members matured quickly and they became adults in an instant. Well, we got a mask, so I'm here for it. And now we're not totally poor. Let me see if putting this mask on affects the froggo. What, can I grab him? I don't know what we do with the frog. So, there's nothing really here, except... There's a bell. Oh, shoot. There's our boy. Heffel's mask. What happens if I put this on? I know, like, we're not right for this quest because it takes, like, 3 days. I want to know. It's locked. Okay. Well. Guess we're not doing that. Okay, so we got one more mask. Let's go to the bomb shop and see if we can get ourselves some bombs. We might be able to get some bambuchi. We need to go to the bank first. We're poor. Let's go to the bank. I want to say that at some point in this game we need to collect like 5,000 rupees, which is a lot. So we're gonna we're gonna be doing our best to save. What's this? You need something? Withdrawal, please. So we got 300. Let's take 300. We'll deposit whatever we don't need. Oh, there's a service charge. This guy. Oh, we can only take 200. Sorry, we got 5 on us.
Oh my god, a huge swarm.
Oh my god, what?
They are
A huge swarm fighter come from every direction. It's a raid from the Pun Hit Wonder. Our workout buddy, extra life, bearded, glasses wearing, hat wearing enthusiasts themselves. What's poppin', corn kernels? Oh my god. It's a raid from every direction. There are billions. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the raid screen real quick. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. My name is Sean Gory, your ghostess of Moses, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I do a whole bunch of fundraising for this little event you may have heard of called Extra Life. If you guys are coming from our friend's stream here, you might have heard a little bit about it. It's where we play games and heal kids, and the Pun Hit Wonder is an absolute champion about raising funds for this exact same cause. If chat, you aren't familiar with the Pun Hit Wonder, oh god, we had some messages blocked. Sorry, my automata is strict with like caps or too many emotes or like links, so it's not you. I didn't see them. But chat, if you're not familiar with our friend the Pun Hit Wonder, let me tell you a little tale about them. Gather around, dear viewers, for a tale of the Pun Hit Wonder, a streamer whose gameplay may be frightful, but their puns are to die for. Love from battling big boss boys in Pokemon Coliseum, trolling that ones with friends. This ally brings the spooky fun. With their mental health strive for horror of Skyward Sword, tune in if you dare. Chat, we've rated the Pun Hit Wonder a few times. Ironically, they were doing, I believe, a Legend of Zelda stream, and we were doing our Legend of Zelda stream at current time. They've got all kinds of great energy. Their Discord's great. I'm only in it every day. They are constantly posting fitness updates, which we love here, especially since Chad is always making me work out. Yes. Perfect. So what we're doing here, so in 2024, we set up a 10-game Nintendo 64 roadmap for ourselves for 2024, N64. And we worked through that completely. It was a list of the top 10 best-selling games for the Nintendo 64. And we wrapped that with Super Mario just like a week or two ago. And now that it's over, we could have done any game in the world. And of course, we had to hit him up with Majora's Mask. So that's what we're doing here, friends. We're playing games, healing kids, just like the Pun Hit Wonder. Thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate you. What you plan? Tell me all about it. If you got some post-stream stuff to do, knock it out. Trust me, I believe I get it. By the time I'm done streaming, it's bedtime. I have to pee. All that jazz. So I get it. Yes. And do you know what? Void Ghost led that. Wait, actually, no, Void. You didn't lead that raid. You were already following the Pun Hit Wonder, and might showed up in their Discord server like, where did this... Gory, what are you doing here? I'm like, 2 Zelda playing Extra Life gamers, like, in the same Discord? Wild. It was totally organic. You're right. We didn't... I don't remember. I think I was just looking for Extra Life for a raid. I'm like, this guy looks like a good time. Pokemon Puzzle on that list. So Pokemon Coliseum was on that list, their Pun Hit Wonder, but I've never even heard of Pokemon Puzzle League, so that one's new to me. Is that in the N64? Yo, Pun Hit Wonder. Yo, hard pause, full stop. So before doing Pokemon Stadium, I have gone through Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. I made my own like tier list. I collected all 151 Pokemon. I got the diploma. It's printed off and it's hanging on my wall behind me here. Hold on. So like, I did the work, right? And I had a team, and I shoved rare candies down their mouths and down their throats, and I beefed them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave these Pokemon steroids. I traded them back and forth, so all involved. I gave them custom HMs, custom TMs, and I went into Pokemon Stadium with the data migration cartridge, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna decimate. That's not how that works in Pokemon Stadium. In fact, nothing works in Pokemon Stadium like you'd think it would. If you bring in level 100 Pokemon, they just level their Pokemon up to level 100. It's not a limited time diploma. It's for life. It's for life. I take that to the grave. No, so they level up their Pokemon. So, like, the level and, like, the work you've done with your own mean nothing. So I played Pokemon Coliseum with rentals, which was fine. The issue is the move sets that the Pokemon have that you battle against in Pokemon Coliseum are unhinged. How do I put this lightly? Nothing makes sense. And the RNG, the random number generator, is actually the boss fight of that game. That's the big bad evil guy. So for example, I was fighting Lieutenant Surge. Or is it Sergeant? Is it Sergeant or Lieutenant? Sergeant Surge. That sounds better. Sergeant Surge. You would think he's gonna have all electric Pokemon, and he does. So like, well, electric is useless against rock, so I'm going with all rock Pokemon. Guess what? His Pokemon know water moves, like Surf, which are absolutely critical hits, absolutely decimating. So, there are Lieutenant Surge. Okay, thank you. So you know so it is Lieutenant. So really, yeah, it's an uphill battle. You're skating uphill with ice skates in that game. We did complete it, but dear Lord, we failed so many battles that we shouldn't have failed. There were entire fights where I'd put a Pokemon out and I was on the field first. I would KO another opponent, which means I immediately have first hit on the next Pokemon. They bring out something like a Rapidash. It hit me with a Fire Spin. That hits for 5 turns, and then I can finally move, and then Rapidash would do it again. So like I just had to sit there and just get absolutely decimated for like 30 turns. It is infuriating, and your only chance to fight back is that the RNG slips up, and then their attack misses, and you have to pray your attack hits. We had volleys where it was like, I missed, he missed, I missed, he missed, and that went on for 30 minutes. Pokemon Stadium, woof, broken AF, but we beat it. We beat it, and now we're here playing Majora's Mask. Okay, Coliseum is GameCube Puzzle League's N64. So, I didn't know that Puzzle League existed, but today I learned. Void Your Destiny, buddy? Oh my gosh, throwback. I love that. Yes, no, Pokemon Stadium is one of the hardest games I've ever played as well. The pun hit wonder. But I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it. You just gotta keep throwing stuff at it until you get lucky, but I promise you. Oof. Okay, so Gen 3's better, I believe that. Yep. Blastoise's gonna clutch, I believe that. Alright, gang, well, let me get my head out of the way here, and we'll get back to the gameplay. Pun It Wonder, thank you again for that raid. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you bringing your community over to mine. Again, if you gotta do post-stream stuff, knock yourself out. Yeah, you started streaming earlier today at, like, pretty early. I've been doing my best to lurk. Any of the times that you're streaming, I'm either A, I'm working, or B, like, I just got done streaming and I'm, like, wrapping my stuff off. What are the rings you're wearing? I'll show you. So, I got, like, a demon skull head here. I got a bunch of skulls here, and this is actually like a dragon's talon, and it wraps around. Yo, speaking of extra life, So it's like a dragon's talon there. Oh, that's too close to the light. That's what we're rocking. We just got an extra life donation. Speaking of extra lifers. Oh my god, we're getting gifted subs? What is happening? Dear Lord. So, real quick, I did just do a barrel roll, and you guys deserve to see what the barrel roll looks like.
Do a barrel roll.
Coax, thank you for those gifted subs. So everyone who was just gifted a sub, thank you, Coax. You guys just unlocked ad for viewing here on Twitch, access to our emotes, access to our Discord server. Dev Prime, welcome back. And then also bonus entries in our monthly giveaways. And I'm still working on the specifics, but you're also supposed to get 20% off in our merch store. So that was all Chris at Coax. Coax, thank you so much. It's also my job to tell you guys that this is not a cult. And there is no particular reason whatsoever that I need to say that out loud. Void Ghost, another giveaway is coming up. It's the 22nd. There's gonna be a giveaway next month for sure, or next week for sure. Like, yeah, 7 days from now, we're gonna be in February. So, is that right? Am I telling lies? No, I lied. We got until 31st, which is on Friday. So next Thursday, we got a giveaway next Thursday. I got some merch to design. We're in trouble, friends. But no, this is not a cult, and there's no reason I've had to say that. Just saying. Yeah. Coax, thank you. Welcome to the stream, by the way, buddy.
Hello there.
All right. A friend of mine who's currently lurking has described my face as rubber, like I have a rubber face, which is that's a compliment. I feel like that's a Jim Carrey thing to say, so I appreciate that. Stop, Void, stop. I'm just a dude disguised as another dude playing another dude. We want 199 rupees because I was spamming the buttons earlier and wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Coax, why would Drunk Rat, same. So Coax, you're right. We did get an extra life donation. Oh, Drunk Rat, get out of here. Ew! Welcome. So before the sub hype, we did get a donation. So let's see what that was here. I'll screen my share with you. Cool. That's with a good old incentive. I'll eat a tablespoon of sriracha. Give me a second, friends. I gotta go grab it from the fridge. Enjoy my extra life chair. $2,245 notifications and extra life, dude. Jeez. I mean, we've had a couple donations, I guess. One or two. One day he'll click that bell icon. Nope. All right. Well. Now he knows you mentioned it, he'll never do it. Honestly, Void, that's 1,000% my personality. If someone's like, oh, I bet you won't do it, I'm like, I bet you I will. Or if someone's like, oh, I bet you'll totally do this, I'm like, well, I bet you I won't. Like, spite fuels so much of my life, it is not funny. Speaking of sriracha, that's what I'm having, making sriracha honey glazed salmon. Yo. Meat portions for dinner. I had some sriracha with my dinner as well, Lone Wolf. I'll be posting about it here once we're post-stream. Okay. Hi. There's one thing, if there's one motivation to carry you through life, spite is the best. Absolutely, Coax. The horrors persist, but so do I. Okay, so we have our spoons. We've got a tablespoon and a teaspoon, and we're not using the teaspoon. And of course, we got our good old sriracha here. You had smoked salmon for lunch yesterday? Yum. Dude, smoked salmon is so good. Salmon by itself is good. All right, well, this is courtesy of Coax. Coax, thank you for donating to the sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I'm happy to take this temporary pain because the pain these kids suffer daily can last years. So this is for them, and this is for you. Hot Ones. You've probably seen about 30 of these posts from me now. I'm not going to stop. Sponsor me. Cheers, friends. Hot Ones sponsor me. Wow. That immediately filled the cheeks. Oh my god, bagels and lox all day. I did say horrors, Coax. I didn't say the hooers persist. I was saying the horrors persist. No, dude. Coax, you've never had bagels and lox? Dude, with the capers on top, that is a breakfast. I got a love-hate relationship with bagels because it's a lot of calories, but dear Lord, savory, sweet, creamy, chewy, oh, I'm salivating think of it. Sean Evans needs to check his email sometimes. Oh, Jen, good evening. Welcome to stream, love. How are you? All right, I'm gonna give myself a little hydrate there because my mouth is warm. My mouth. By the way, Bob says hi. You're chilly? Yo, I hope you're staying warm. And the puppers are staying warm during Frog Figment, welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're all staying warm during this polar vortex. I literally had to drive to my Oma's today. Normally, like, her and I touch base on the weekends or like organically throughout the week, and I hadn't heard from her since like the 12th. So, I called her today, make sure she's doing okay during like this polar vortex, and there's no answer. I'm like, don't love that. Oh, like I'll give her, like it was lunch. I'm like, I'll give her until like I get off of work to worry some more. And then I reached out to my sister, like, hey sis, have you heard from Mama today? Or recently? She's like, it's been a week. I'm like, cool. So I'm leaving work and I'm gonna go and check on her. Sure enough, I get there and I look through the window. She's not. I don't see her. I'm like, okay, don't love that. I go to use my keys to let myself in. The one key that works for both the deadbolt and the doorknob worked on the doorknob great, no issues. The deadbolt, nope, no luck. So I'm like, cool. So like, do I call the fire department right now? Like, what's going on? My sister's, of course, catastrophizing, as my friend likes to use that term. But so sure enough, I went to the window and I knocked on it, and Oma came around, like, let me in. Everything's fine. I did some grocery shopping for her. I fixed her phone. Her phone was fine. She just decided not to pick up for my sister or I because she has been getting a bunch of spam calls from like robo scammers and stuff. So today we learned if you don't leave Oma a voicemail, she won't call you back. So going forward, we're leaving voicemails. Yes. Coax, 29 degrees is not bad. We've been in like the -1, -2, -3 zones, so yeah. Oh, dry, like the skin, the face, the feet, like your backs. Like, do you know how hard it is to moisturize your back? No, trust me, Frog Figment, I get it. Everything's fine. Yes. Like, oh, you're calling me? That's crazy. So everything's fine. I have spare keys in my pocket, and I'm going to go and copy them soon, and hopefully these copies are better than the last copies I made, and we don't have to worry about this in the future. Anyway, Coax, thank you so much for that donation, brother. Let me get my head out of the way. Get back to the gameplay. Let's go! Boop. Frogman says, I talked to someone from Florida today. They said that they complained it was 40 degrees. Frog, I also have friends in Florida, and they were like, oh yeah, it's like 40, it's 50, it's 60. I'm like, you have double digits? Shut up. We're 45 minutes into the stream and just starting the game. Coax, you made me do leg lifts yesterday. You also get to close your mouth. My grandma did that. We'd had to talk to her voicemail and she'd pick up midway. Well, I mean, listen. As long as you guys get through, that's all I can ask for. Gory, do you like dates? As in, like, the small little, like, oversized grapes? I've enjoyed them on every, like, charcuterie board I've ever had. I'm in Orlando. I'm freezing. It's almost 4 degrees. Listen, Drunk Red. Hi. As a dude from the Midwest, I have visited Orlando, specifically to go to visit family, and, like, Orlando Studios or Universal Studios was, like, in their backyard, right? It was in February. It was close to, like, 50, 40-ish. I brought shorts, I brought a tank top, and I went out jogging in the morning because this was lovely, and I haven't been able to be outside in months. People were outside in parkas, like winter jackets, hats, like scarves, like winter gloves, and they were looking at me like I was a crackhead. So, the blood thickness is real, and check your privilege. Sounds like a skill issue, yes. I'll send my warmth to you all. Melody, please. We accept it. -5 on my drive today, Frog. Stay warm, friend. That is too... You work there? Shut up. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Is Epic Universe like that thing that they've been like showing like 3D references and 3D like mock-ups for? Because I've heard some pretty new things going on there, and they've got like, of course, they got like a Harry Potter world, but they got like there's pockets. I think even Mario is part of the Universal world. Coax, lurk away, friend. I'll give you the lurk emote here. Perfect. I'm hyped for it, Drunk Red. I'm hyped. All right. For some reason, I can't see your Discord server in my connections. Interesting. Void, if you need... You're in there. Void, if you need a new invite, I'm happy to send you an invite. Big Sig! Big Sig, hello. Happy Werewolf Wednesday. Welcome to stream. And welcome to the Gory Gang. Appreciate you being here. How are you? Frog, lurk away. Void, let me know if you need a new invite. I can fix that. Actually, Void, didn't you have an issue where you couldn't access like your iPhone where all your passwords were saved? Am I remembering that correctly? Yo! I see you posted in Mayor Wirtz's Discord and been meaning to check you out. First off, Big Sig, hello from Cleveland. Mayor Wirtz and I have had a ton of mutual friends for years. We may have even gone to the same school, but we didn't learn that until like last year, which is insane. I got to meet Mayor Wirtz a couple years ago at a Twitch meetup. Dude is beyond talented with his streaming, beyond talented with his rap game. So he's a G. But yeah, he just like announced recently that he's kind of backing away from streaming a bit, which is a shame because he was crushing it for a while. Then so Void goes, maybe I'm thinking of someone else because a friend in chat was saying that they couldn't access Discord anymore because like they lost their password because like their phone was locked. So I thought that was you for a second. Ignore me. I'm 4 minutes south of Cleveland. Okay. I lived in Akron for a long time. And when I say like a long time, I mean like 3 to 5 years. I liked living there, but going back, it's weird. It's like being on another planet. Said Dead Supremacy. Yes, Frog, yes. Is there a way I can have another link? Void Ghost, I'll DM you one here at the end of the stream. And if I don't DM you one by tomorrow, DM me and I'll DM you. Hi, Guy. Welcome. Talk to the shopkeeper. Who's got a larger bomb bag in stock? Sweet. Big bomb bag for 90 rupees. It can hold up 30 bombs. Yes, please. Do-do-do-do. Thank you very much. I just want I want this guy to like sound so like unenthusiastic. I guess we should buy some bombs. We'll buy these. Oh, I can't carry more. What about these guys? Now we got Bambuchi too? Question, have you seen the new Quiet Place movie? First off, Jen, Void Ghost, this is no hassle. The only reason I'm asking you to remind me is because, like, we're verbally discussing it, but if it was, like, something in the notifications where, like, someone subscribed, I would have, like, a physical list to look at as part of, like, my activity feed, and it would look like this. And, like, I can see, like, hey, someone did a sub, like, someone did a sub, like, and I would see it, and then that's part of my daily routine is to check this. But us verbally having a conversation, there's no bookmark I can save for that. So if it's not written down somewhere, it is not in here. Jen, to answer your question, not only did I see it at the premiere, but 4 was actually in theaters, which was ironically during COVID, so we had to wear masks. But I have a Quiet Place 2 mask, and 3, John Krasinski showed up, and it was one of my 1 seconds of the day. So yeah, and I also have, hold on. This game music though. What's up, Lollipunk? Welcome back to the stream. Fellow actual lifer in the chat. Okay, Jen. So I mentioned the mask we got. We're going to go see A Quiet Place 2. So there's that. Because again, it was like in the middle of quarantine. But also, there was trivia, right? Because it, like, shush, that makes sound. But there's trivia before the show, and they were giving out prizes. And one of the questions was, in the first movie, what did the red lights signify that he switched on, or sorry, that the wife switched on, Emily Blunt's character, during, like, the scene where they were under attack? I was like, well, 1, there was a Demogorgon in the house, and then 2, she was going to labor. So, because I answered that question correctly, I got this book. It's called Quiet Place, The Making of a Silent World. And it's still sealed. Like, I don't know if you can see the plexiglass on it. Not the plexiglass, the plastic wrap, the shrink wrap. Introduction and commentary by John Krasinski. So I got, like, the art book for the film. But also, I would love to say I met John Krasinski, but that'd be a lie. He was there. I saw the man. But also, on my way out, that was the signage for the event, because again, this was a pre-screening, like it wasn't in theaters officially yet. On the way out, I talked to one of the ushers, like, hey man, do you guys have any extra posters laying around? So I do have a framed Quiet Place 2 poster just hanging in the good old living room. So yeah, I've seen A Quiet Place too. Why do you ask, Jen? Because that's a very specific question to ask. Thank you, Melody. Thank you. No, there's only a few posters in my living room. That was an epic time. And yeah, no, I've been to a lot of pre-screened movies, and that was one of them. There's a prequel. There is. Is it Day One? And it's the girl from Us, and it's Eddie Munson from Stranger Things, and I think they have a cat. I think there's a cat in the movie. I haven't seen it yet, which is crazy. Yeah. Like, they're like a downtown environment, which is crazy. Like, there's like demigorgons falling off of skyscrapers, like on like glass roofs. It looks insane. It looks absolutely insane. I haven't seen it myself, but it's on the list. You've seen it? You liked it? Good. No, it's on the list, Jen. And it's a spooky movie, so it's like, it's in the vibes, right? I will say I do love that John Krasinski went out of his way to hire an actually deaf actress. S-H-A-W-N. Sean. Hi, my name is S-H-A-W-N. Sean. I know a little bit of sign language, but he hired like an actually deaf actress. That way they don't have to fake it, and like he's employing someone with like the actual disability. Like, it's amazing. Anyway, that's my soapbox about Quiet Place. Bob says hello. Let me get my head out of the way, and we'll get back to the gameplay here, friends. All right, so we got Bombuchis and we have bombs. Can we buy more Bombuchis? So now we got 20. Can we buy more? No. So we're poor. Ooh, don't love that. Good thing we took out some cash. I really want to learn sign language when my ADHD brain will let me. Lollipunk, I love that for you. What's funny is I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Bond villain from Casino Royale, Le Chiffre or Le Chef. He actually, we were exactly where we wanted to be. He was on an interview with someone who I believe was the interviewer's like the country. He was like in Sweden, and he was asking Swedish. Could have been Finnish, could have been another country. Don't quote me on this. But they asked him like in English, like, "Oh, do you know any Swedish?" And the actor said, "Of course, I know perfect Swedish." Like, "Oh my gosh, like that's awesome. What else can you say?" And he's like, "Of course, I know perfect Swedish." And like that's all you can say, isn't it? And he's like, "Yeah." So it's funny because if I was to walk up to someone with who's hearing impaired, I said, "Hi, my name's Sean." They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing. How are you?" Like, this is my name, and I wouldn't be able to respond. I wouldn't know what they said. I would be literally useless. And so I know enough sign language to be an a-hole, to like give someone some false hope and just be like, "Oh, that's awesome. Like, let's talk," and then being like, "Sorry, like, do you speak German?" "Of course. Ich spreche ein perfekt auf Deutsch." And like, "Oh, ich heiße Bruno, wie heißt du?" I'm like, "Of course, ich spreche perfekt auf Deutsch." Like, ooh, Koa, yes, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. All right, well, we got the bomb bag. I see a chest on the mini-map. I'm gonna call me Big Sigs. Thank you for being here, brother or sister. I just assumed gender. Let me give you a lurk. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay out of trouble, and we will catch you later. And if you see mere words before I do, tell them I said hello. Stop. Sorry, I'm trying to control the camera, and I'm so used to Legend of Zelda controls. Okay, so we need beans to get this chest. That's fine. There's another chest over here. Of course. I appreciate you. Alright, we got a Duke Nut. We always could use it. I'm gonna stop myself right there. I almost... Nope. Okay. I say we can always use a good something, but Hey, look at that. Now that we have a bomb bag, we're actually collecting bombs from, like, small leaves and stuff. That's exciting. Anyway. So there's another chest over here. We're going to go see if we can find out what that is. There's also, like, a little red dot, but it's moving. Do you guys see that? You guys see the... Actually, my body's in the way. Hold on. Do you see this little red dot that we're walking towards that is moving? Oh, I know what it is immediately now. It's that bird. So that bird does have 200 rubies inside of him, but he can mess your day up. He's got a lot of health. We're gonna leave him be for now. He steals your items too, and we don't want any of that. There he is. Please don't. We're just gonna... Nope. He's on my butt. He wants my butt. There's a rupee inside of him. So we got the bomb bag. We got that one mask. Dawn is fast approaching. Whoa! Oh my god, he like respawned on top of me. I thought I was gonna like get instant hit. One hit KO, let's go. Okay. There's a chest over here. I don't see it. Is it underwater? Yep. So we gotta be a Zora to pick that one up. 15 Sun, hello fellow actual lifer. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Got some hearts. I'm really looking for money. You guys have money in you? No. Bro? There's some starfishies. I'm doing great, how are you? I'm doing great as well. We're burning through our N64 2024 roadmap here. This was a bonus game. Oh, excuse me, I was in a cutscene, you jerk. Rude, thank you. F off. Just. Of all the directions you can F, off. F is the direction you can go. So there's no chests over here I can see in the minimap, but maybe there's a Dodongo? Right, is his tail weak? Got him. And he's gonna do that thing where he self-destructs, right? There we go. There's some rupees. Okay, so we did just spend about $200, but we're making some money back, so it's all good. Oh, that's a big Dodongo. What? Don't you know about the Dodongos? It moves slowly so you can circle around to its backside. Got that? It's a big boy. Big boy. It's cuffing season and I need a reason. Look for the big boy. Big boy. Oh, nope. Yeah, well, look at the size of this rupee. It's as big as Link. Okay. Hello, new song. Oh, this just gives us money? Okay. I'll take it. We're out here to collect money. That's another big boy. That's another big boy. Ow. I did the weak attack instead of the strong attack. Got him. Give me that money. Look at the size of this rupee. Yeah, we definitely just maxed out our wallet. Awesome. We're gonna go back to the bank and pretend that we didn't just spend a whole bunch of money, because banks don't like it when you do that, allegedly. Oh, is that... Are these rats with bombs in their butts? We're gonna avoid that for now. I think I can hear one sizzling. Yep. It just blew up. Did you hear it? Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. We're good. Thanks though. Oh, it's raining today. For a second when we were playing the ocarina against that wall, I thought we'd be learning a new song. Nay. We were just making money, which I'm not mad about. Ooh, since it is day 2, we can go back in the Deku Scrub little area and compete in the challenge. And if we do that all 3 days in a row, I think we get a heart piece. So while we have money to pay for our constant failures... Hi, Verb Platypus. Welcome back. We just get an extra life donation, friends. Let me check and see what that was for. Considering they just said that, you know, because the dragons breathe fire. I've got an idea of what it was for, but we're about to confirm. Okay. We jumped in the hole. There's a new challenge for us. Let's check out our extra life page real quick. Let me share my screen with Yins. Sure enough, there it is. Ollie to Fire 5, Bean Boozled, Sriracha, Jalapeno, Cayenne, Habanero, or Carolina Reaper. So, Platypus, thank you for that. Let me go to the main close-up here. Right. Got it. Well, here they are. There's not many left. And this bag is absolutely ripped, so I'm going to kind of just blindly grab one here. Okay. It's a green one, which means it should be habanero. And on the list of the 5, habanero is only listed at 2. I don't know if that means it's less hot than the others, but wishful thinking. My mouth is salivating thinking about this. Platypus, this is for you. Cheers. Thank you for the kids from the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Let's go. It tastes just like a jalapeno. Is that clapping Goku? Yes, 15 Sun, and it's even Kid Goku too. I love that, like Dragon Ball Goku. Huh. Okay, I'll be honest. I feel it here. I feel it over like the crest of my tongue, like if my tongue was a box. I feel it along the top corners here. And now I feel it on the tip. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, is that Goku dabbing? And he's got a gun? 15th Son, I love that. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan here. I, too, have a bit of a Goku in my possession. And Chili P, hello! Welcome to the stream, friend.
Hello there.
Woo! But also, 15th Son, maybe you've heard of the Dragon Balls, but I have collected all 7. So if you have a wish, let me know. We can summon Shenron. And depending on what timeline or time frame we're in, we could have 1 or we'd have 3. Keep me posted. Anyway, I need myself a hydrate because that was spicy. Lollipunk, I will say, my nerd culture is all here. I have a very select and limited display. I don't have like a shelf of Funko Pops or a lot of stuff. It could fit in probably like an oversized trash bag if these all thrown in together. Shenron stream when? Are you a regular? You get extra wishes? Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take another hydrate there because the burn is real. And Bob says hello. Speaking of doing terrible things for charity, like eating spicy beans, you're running out of space for your Destiny 2 collectibles. Lollipunk, does that mean you're also a fan of Halo? Because, like, you're talking to my heart right now, if that's the case. Speaking of extra life, my tongue is still on fire. Lollipunk. Yes. Yes. Hold on. Are we just gonna do all the collectible show and tells today? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Hello. And then also, if you're familiar with Halo, you might recognize something else. You might recognize this particular band who may have had a song in Halo 2 and may be avid Halo players themselves. So there's that. And also, this is custom artwork my buddy made for me in like the Unreal Engine and Blender. That is my Spartan, complete with, hold on, complete with the katana, shotgun, pistol, reach armor, and the skull mask, if I can point to it. The skull mask. And we're fighting on Saintrap against wave after wave of flood because, you know, infection. So, Lollipunk, you are among friends here. You can let your freak flag fly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, Halo's, how many fled? Billions? There are billions. So yeah, you're among friends here. No, Halo's how I know most of my friend group. I used to host LAN parties back in high school. I'd get a whole bunch of TVs from like Goodwill and Walmart, and we'd all bring our Xboxes, hook them up, and we would just play Capture the Flag, Zombies, Assault, SWAT, Hide and Seek, Mario Kart, Duck Hunt, Mike Myers, just all kinds of stupid custom games until the sun would come up, and then we'd do it again next week, and I'd have, yes, Lone Wolf was there. Yes. No, I wear dog tags every day. One of these dog tags is my grandpa's, but the other one is my own, and I made these all for all of my Halo buddies, and most of them still wear them. Most of them have them hanging from like their rearview mirrors in their cars. Like, we had the OG squad, and that I'm gonna wake up one day from a coma, and they're like, "What? Harambe? What? COVID? What? Like, pandemic? What are you talking about? It's 2007. Like, dude, Breaking Benjamin just dropped a new album, and they just released a new flavor of Doritos. Like, get out of here, and we'll see you later. Oh, no. Okay, listen. Are you in timeout? You're in timeout. Hold on. Slash on timeout at Lollipunk. Sorry, no, my automod is, like, really strict against, like, hate raids and stuff like that. So you didn't do anything wrong, I swear. Oh, Lord. Anyway, speaking of eating terribly spicy beans for Extra Life, our friend Void Ghost, our friend Void Ghost, there it is, second time's a charm. You're good, Lollipunk. You are not in trouble. This happens almost every stream. It literally happened last stream. Now, a buddy did it with a message with bits. So dude donated bits, and it was like, pretty much like, hey friends, did you know that sponsoring or subscribing to a streamer gets you all these benefits? He was literally promoting me in my own chat and used bits. And my bot was like, time out. Speaking of Extra Life, our friend Void Ghost used their Phantom Points, or their channel points here on Twitch, to make me donate $1 of my own hard and cash towards this great cause called Extra Life. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let me, 1, run an ad break. 2, we're going to run a miracle story to talk to us more about Extra Life. And then 3, when we get back, I'm going to join to Extra Life. And then 4, we'll get back into the gameplay. Don't go anywhere, friends. We have a great rest of the stream for you. Stick around. We'll be right back. Let's go.
We went through 2 years of fertility treatments. Nothing worked. We had 2 miscarriages and we weren't able to conceive. We were ecstatic when we finally got pregnant. Every time we went to the doctor, I kept asking her, so I'm still pregnant? And she goes, yeah, you're still pregnant. My husband just rolled his eyes because he knew I was pregnant by the way I was acting probably. Dominic was our miracle. He was our everything. And he was an amazing baby. It was great. Everything was fine and wonderful. And then just before his 11th month birthday, he just got acting a little weird and just wasn't really quite himself, and he was just off. And I take him to the local pediatrician, and he spends about 2 minutes looking at Dominic, leaves the room, comes back about 10 minutes later and says, well, I've called the Alberta Children's Hospital in Calgary. The ER is expecting you guys to be there. We're like, okay, like what is going on? We spent 8 hours in the ER, and then when they came in and told us, you just collapse. It's the worst possible day of your life. Dominic was diagnosed on September 12th, 2013. Diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia.
Cancer sucks. When we had Dominic, we never envisioned him ever needing to go to a children's hospital. The care that we got at the Alberta Children's Hospital was second to none. We couldn't have asked any more. Whether it was medically, whether it was psychologically, treating us with respect and including us in the decisions. Just the amount of joy on his face as he went through those hallways, and seeing him chase down the cleaning staff in the hallways and follow him on their floor waxers in his little walker.
He was never scared of the hospital.
There you go.
I was always tell him, oh, we're gonna go see, Ellen and Dr. Trong. He'd be all like, okay, let's go.
You let the others with this shake, 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 shake.
We were gonna do 4 rounds of chemotherapy.
There were so many months where he was stuck in isolation in those hospital rooms. We found out that there was a music therapist who would come in once a week, and that music was so good for him. Dom always loved music, and we always, had music playing for him in the house. And he had that time to forget where he was, and for us to forget where he was. Whenever we put on music, we'd have to have a dance party. The boy wanted to dance. So when it came time to do serious medical procedures, like his bone marrow transplant, I think is the best example. It's a scary moment for any parent. All we could think of was, we should really dance. He took both of the nurse's hands in our hands, and we all danced for a while.
Go, go, go!
Woohoo! Yeah, good boy.
We had 2 months at home. We went to Calgary regularly, weekly, for appointments still. But 5 out of the 7 days a week, we were at home, which was the first time we'd really been home since he was diagnosed.
Oh no, man down. He's nonverbal.
We used sign language to find out things that he wanted, and one of them was a thumbs up.
And so one of them became thumbs up because it was just, okay, are you doing okay?
You know, I'd be like, Dom, are you okay? And he'd give me a thumbs up. I'd be like, okay, you're good.
That thumbs up really became his trademark. He wouldn't eat, and so it was a big deal then the few times that he would actually go back to trying to start to eat some solid foods. He started eating, and all I could think of was, wow, this is the perfect time to play Eat It by Weird Al Yankovic. When my Aunt Mary Catherine came back from Disneyland with a marching band mace that really was a lightsaber in disguise, I couldn't help myself but put on the Darth Vader music and, you know, have him dance around with it.
Monkey Daddy! We were at 100% donor. Everything was great. Everything was perfect, just the way it was supposed to be in June. And then in August, we found out that his system is stronger than the donor's was. Everything was for naught, and that our bone marrow transplant had failed. And that was very, very devastating. Like I said, that was the only known treatment for his type of cancer that he had. My husband and I sat there crying. We gave ourselves a couple minutes, and then we looked at our doctor and our nurse. We said, okay, now what? What's the next step? There has to be a next step.
Throw it. Yeah! Way to go, Dominic!
We tried just giving him boosts of the bone marrow from the donor and hoping that maybe it will fight. We spent a lot more time in the hospital because we were trying different treatments and such. December 24th, the doctors came and told us that Dominic was terminal. That there was nothing left.
They basically said, go home, enjoy what time you've got. We think you've only got a few weeks.
There's more wrapping paper. More wrapping paper.
I signed him up for swimming lessons. And I signed him up for gymnastics lessons. All the little things you don't think about that he couldn't do for 2 years. Smile at the camera. We finally got approved for a wish trip. We got to go to Orlando, Florida, go to Disney World, which is what every little kid would want to do. So it was all set up for us to go in to the oncology unit at the Arnold Palmer Hospital.
When we were in Orlando for those 3 days at the end, they brought in a music therapist, and it was a little bit of home. There was that same sort of music therapy program at a hospital thousands of miles away. The way I found out about Extra Life was through a friend of ours whose brother had participated in Extra Life, and as soon as I looked into it and saw what it was like, wow, this is perfect. I love video games. Here I am at the hospital. We want to give back to the hospital. Well, all of that just meshed perfectly together.
So the first year that they did it, they raised $4,300 and shaved his head. The next year, he raised $8,300.
This year, not only did we raise a heck of a lot more money, we decided that we would set some bigger goals at $20,000.
Sean's like, so what would it take for you to shave your head? And I'm like, ha ha ha.
Donate live, you can go to extra-life.org. Suddenly we had other friends jumping in and saying, if we help you get to $30,000, we'll all shave our heads. We'll shave the heads of our kids. And then I said, just as a joke, if you raise $45,000, I'll wax my back. Not a chance will they get that high.
This year we raised almost $46,000.
That was painful. Getting involved is the easiest thing possible. All you got to do is go to extra-life.org and sign up, pick a hospital, create a team, don't create a team, join a team, don't join a team. It doesn't matter. Tell people what you're doing, that you've pledged to play games to give back to a children's hospital. It was amazing how that community suddenly unfolds for you when you need it. and our community here wanting to help us help the hospital when we called for it. When we wrote Dominic's obit, we said in there, in lieu of flowers and gifts, please donate to the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. And boy, did they ever.
Those hospitals are able to use the funds to try and make the life of these children a little bit better. We have an amazing community here. Everyone rallied around. We ended up having Dominic's memorial service at the Esplanade in Medicine Hat. We had about 350 people there. We all started with our thumbs up. And then at the end, true to Dom, we had a dance party, which probably seems very odd to a lot of people. It was amazing to see 350 people crying, laughing, and dancing.
He inspired so many people, and I think it's important not to say that even in the past tense too much. He inspires so many people.
Hey friends, we're back. What you just saw was a miracle story, just a really good example of how the funds raised here playing games like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask makes the world of difference for kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, like the absolute champion, Sorry, I'm cattywampus. Like the absolute champion you saw in that story with Dominic. Who Dominic's story is a heavy one. A lot of these other stories we run, the kids make full recoveries, or it's treatment that they receive regularly, and it's like a really good example. Like this is their day to day, and it's only possible through the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals and Extra Life. Dominic's story, it's heavy and it's hard. There's a lot of good takeaways there. One of the good takeaways is their parents are and their community, their friends, like they had 350 plus people. Like that was my graduating class in high school. Like my friends in like Nebraska have their hometown is smaller than that. That's so many people there to celebrate this little ball of joy. And their parents are not only have raised a ton of funds for kids just like Dominic, but they are still doing this. I think the one year he said to wax his back, was that $35,000 or $45,000? I have been in the top 1% of Extra Lifers since its inception, basically. I think I've raised like $50,000 lifetime. So the fact in 1 year, like, oh yeah, $45,000, $35,000, like that's in $45K. Robert Platypus is keeping the minutes of the meeting. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like in 1 year, they've done what I've done in a lifetime, which is insane. So that's amazing. Woof. There's this double-edged sword with Dominic's story, and it's not just like how much they've raised and how much they've given back and how much they've continued to care. But the double-edged sword comes with knowing your child is going to be terminal. Mark 80, welcome to the stream, brother. How are you?
Hello there.
Hey, Gore, I popped in right before saying story time. So I decided to sit quietly and listen. Love, I'm gonna try not to cry on stream tonight. No, Mark, as a friend of Nick Makes Noise, I know you know all about this. Obi-Wan, hello, welcome to the stream, friend. How are you? Happy Werewolf Wednesday. No, we just ran a miracle story, Obi-Wan, about Extra Life and how we're helping kids by playing games. No, there's a double-edged sword here. Get that tear back up there, like it's all cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Yes. No, there's a double-edged sword with knowing your kid's gonna be terminal, because like the time you have is so precious, and like his parents, like, we're gonna go to Disney, we're gonna do swim lessons, we're gonna go to jump parks, like we're gonna listen to music, play music, and like they made every second count. It's tough because like what's worse? Knowing that there's a deadline, but also getting to say goodbye, or it being over and blowing out a candle and it's gone and not getting to be able to say goodbye. So like, was that like taking a Band-Aid off really slow and like it hurting, or was it, was it like actually this hurts much more than if I was to pull it off? So it's a tough one. So all we can say is that Dominic got the care that they deserved without ever receiving a bill, and that was only thanks to the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals and what we're doing here with Extra Life. So if you guys are gamers or gaming enthusiasts, I cannot recommend enough this cause. It's buried in the chat now, but Pumpkin Jack put some info for you in the chat to find out more information. There's an About Me section down below. And if you just do a quick Google search for Extra Life gaming charity, it'll come up because it's one of the biggest gaming charities of the year. Hey, like you said, it's enough to make a gourmet cry, and that's okay. I'm trying. Marked, you're right. Extra Life is amazing. That's only the reason I've dedicated the last decade and a half of my life to it. And we ain't gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Woke up early and finally watched your time zone, and I made it on your stream. Let's friggin' go. What time zone are you in, Obi-Wan? Is it 3 in the morning where you are? If so, I hope you're not waking up at 3 a.m. That happened to me earlier this week. I went to bed at a normal time. It was like 10:45, 11 p.m. And my body woke me up at 3 a.m. like, you're wide awake. And I'm like, no, this isn't good. Like, I had to work today, and I don't work until 8 o'clock. I need to go back to bed until like 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? My body's like, nope. So I just tossed and turned for hours. It's literally the worst. Anyway, friends, speaking of extra life, I did it. I didn't cry. I teared up, and I sucked it back in, Lone Wolf. Be proud of me. It's 4:42. Woof. 32. I know what you meant. I looked at my clock. Obi-Wan, are you in Greece? Are you in Greece right now? You don't have to dox yourself, but you can be like, I'm in a Greece-like time zone. Let's go. Okay. Are you from a fellow artistic friends stream? Do you happen to know a friend whose name might be associated with a particular celestial body that orbits our planet? I think I might know. But yeah, speaking of extra life friends, you might notice over our shoulder that our friend Void Ghost used their fate points here on Twitch. Let's go, Obi-Wan. Okay, big fan. I do my best to lurk in Lunar streams as much as possible. They listen, I only stream for 2 hours at a time. Lunar streams for like 8, 9, 10 hours at a time. Who's that spider above you? You know what? I call my skeleton friend, who keeps my hat warm for me, Skeleton Steve. I don't know if I've ever named my spider friend. We might have to put this out to like a Discord poll. Wait, put this out to a Discord poll. You're getting too hyped. Your heart rate's skyrocketing. Yep. Imagine me talking about something I'm passionate about. It's me. No, but speaking of extra life, our friend Void Ghost used their Phantom Points here on Twitch. Sorry, we're talking about Lunar. No, I love Lunar streams, and they stream for like 8, 10, 12 hours at a time, and I'm always working. So I will do my best to keep Lunar streams up, because I try to support like anyone who's in my Discord server. There's a guy whose name is Bad News Nate. He streams 3 times a day. I don't get to hang out, but I always have him up, because that's what we do. We support each other, right? No, but speaking of extra life, our friend Void Ghost used their Phantom Points here on Twitch to make me donate $1 of my own hard cash towards this great cause. Let me get my head the way. We'll donate extra life and we'll get right back in the gameplay. Let's go! Brad. I was just thinking about you, dude. I know we talked not long ago when I turned my tire to black spaghetti, but I was just thinking about you after that. New year, new donation. Brad, thank you for that donation. That was beyond nice of you. Dear Lord. Creepy, but I'll take it. Actually, now that you mentioned it, I was thinking about you last year when I was doing pull-ups, and I was like, you are tall AF. No, dude, thank you. No, yeah, not trying to be creepy, just thinking about you in, like, a wholesome PG way, not like, even if I had a dream about you, like, people assume it's like a dirty thing. No, it's like, no, you transformed into a T-Rex in Walmart and chased me through the aisles. Like, that's just how my brain works. Ooh! I'll tell you what right now, Void Ghost. There is a $100 donation incentive. And it would involve me adding Rocket League to the stream. And we played Rocket League together, so it exists. Oh, I didn't send someone. Kevin, thank you for that donation, buddy. I missed one. Okay, so, no negative incentive there, which is nice. Let me go ahead. We love non-malicious incentives here. As someone who is literally, I've sweat on stream from the workouts. I've bled on stream from eating spicy stuff and blowing my nose and there's blood. And of course I've cried on stream because some of the stuff just dagger in the heart twist. So I've literally given blood, sweat, and tears to this cause. So I appreciate the non-malicious ones because I don't need to bleed or cry or sweat anymore. Platypus, I can't stop you. Not too many Twitch bucket items left. A couple. Yeah, like, I mean, I have been banned on Twitch this year, Nalthus, so that's off the checkbox, the bingo card. I think 3 of the women on this channel would beg to differ. Oh, God. Okay, so you guys are on the same page. I think we're both talking hot tub stream. Anyway, this is a Phantom Point Redemption, and we are going to go ahead and give Void Ghost the credit here. And we're also going to give Void Ghost a drum roll. Void, you ready? I mean, you guys are sick. Let me go ahead and hide that screen. I'll mark those Phantom Points as complete behind me here. Brad, thank you for that donation. There's notification, Void. That's for you. Hot tub streaming a gory detail swimsuit. Hold on. We're doing show and tell. We're doing show and tell. We're doing show and tell. Hold on. Okay, new actual life goal. Listen, I'll tell you what. If I reach my goal for this year, we've got options. So I do have an extra life donation goal this year, where if we can raise the $5,000, I'll get an extra life tattoo, and I already know what I have planned for it, so it's gonna be great. But Nalthus, along the lines of what you're saying, we do, in fact, own Gory Details swim trunks, and there is, in fact... Oh, it's upside down. I guess there's a 50-50 chance on that. We do, in fact, have a Gory Details beach towel. So, yeah, that exists. Bunny Bear is raiding with a party. Let's go! Bunny Bear, welcome to the stream. How are you? What were you playing? How did it go? Tell me all about it. Bunny Bear, thank you so much for bringing your stream over to our stream. Appreciate you being here. Happy Werewolf Wednesday. Fork Knife? How did Fork Knife go? I haven't played Fork Knife in a minute. Oh my gosh, love the spooky aesthetic on their page. Chat, definitely show them some love. I was terrible. Listen, Bunny, I'll tell you right now, I'll be the first to tell you, I'm trash at Fortnite. I only played Fortnite because one reason, and it was because it's the cross compatibility. That's the first game I know off the top of my head, besides maybe Rocket League, where you play with people on the Switch, the PlayStation, the Xbox, the PC, and maybe even other platforms like an iPad. So that was like, hey, like, let's squad up. And we had fun just chatting and shooting the shiz, shooting the breeze. But boy, anytime we brought home a winner chicken dinner, it's not me. Stadia, yo, deep lore drop. No one knows what Stadia is, Void. Yeah, they shut that down. Wow. Anyway, friends, let me get my head out of the way here, and we'll get back to the gameplay. Stadia, okay. So, we just jumped into a hole, and it's day 2, so we gotta try completing this challenge, and we got a whole wallet full of rupees to do it. Hi, guy. How about it? We're open until the carnival, which is the day after tomorrow. So will the young one play? Oh, so 10 rupees? So we could do this 20 times? I forgot Stadia existed, Void. But I still remember seeing the shelves like Walmart and stuff. Like, it came with a cool controller that didn't have, like, joysticks. Yeah. Okay. So we have to get these things, and they're moving. Lone Wolf, where's the lie, though? Where's the lie, though? So, I'm kind of reading the room here. There's 2 on this outer border. There's the blue one and this green one. We're gonna shoot for this green one here. Nice. Nice. Good start. Good start. Do you play this on your PC monitors or an actual CRTV? I'll tell you, Nalthus, it's funny you say that. If you look real close, you'll see that like the text on my shirt is flipped. It says Gladiator, Rock and Run, 2014. I flip my monitor or my camera because I'm looking over here at an actual TV. When I'm typically gaming, I look over here and I don't have to flip it. And I hate the idea of me like my back being towards the gameplay. I like the idea of like, hey, I'm looking at the gameplay over here, so I flip the screen. But the way it works is the N64 only puts out so many hertz, and my gaming monitor is like 144 hertz, maybe like 160 hertz. Want to put yourself in the bottom left corner? I could. I would have to flip way more stuff then. I'd have to flip my QR code, my logo, the tip jar, my heart rate, my frame, pumpkin jack, and my goal, the death counter, which is 2 parts. And then also, like, there's so many games, like, stuff is happening in the lower left, but not lower right, and that's because we read left to right. So where I live now just fits the aesthetic, and heaven forbid my shirt's backwards. So, like, we're talking, what is this on your screen? Especially if you're on a phone, we're talking pixels versus, like, the entire thing. And plus, if I go, like, main close-up kind of thing, it's all good. You can read it now. Or if I go extreme close-up, it's all good. You can read it now. So, I thought about it, but doing that, when we're switching between Halo and Lethal Company and Helldivers and Mario and Legend of Zelda, I'm like, pass. Once I get farther away from doing console stuff, I will have to flip this less often, but as of right now, it's right-click, transform, flip horizontally. So 3 buttons versus 3 times all of those things I just listed. My monitor's 180 hertz. I didn't know they made. Oh God. Okay. So hold on. We have a raid victim to choose here, and it's Only Kronks. I'm not familiar with Only Kronks, but I'm excited. But we've also got a dab courtesy of Brayden, the belated birthday boy. Brayden, let me give you a dab here. Ready? Brayden, welcome to the stream. Hope your birthday/birthday week is going well, and did and continues to go well. Ooh, the Pun Hit Wonder hit us with a hydrate too. So, Pun Hit Wonder. Cheers. Bob says hello. Dab cam. All right, ready? Oh my gosh, it's Goku dabbing. 15 son. You get me. You get me, friend. Only Crunk is a frequently visited channel I like. Well, if I dig their vibes, I might have to be there more often too. Yes. So we're on the Deku challenge. Yes, Coax. So far we've done it once. So Pun Hit Wonder, I'm gonna mark those as complete. I'm gonna hide the raid victim for now, just because it's a lot. So what's the goal with Majora's Mask? Just beating it or 100%? Good question, Pun Hit Wonder. Brayden just resubbed for 14 months. That dab was so good, it deserves a sub. Brayden, thank you so much for that sub, buddy. Chat, if you guys don't know, Brayden just unlocked ad for viewing here on Twitch, exclusive access to our emotes, exclusive access to our Discord server, bonus entries in our monthly giveaways, and I'm building a new store, and I'm in the process of making this like function right, but they're supposed to get 20% off in our merch store, so there's that. Okay, fine, Pun. Big Pun. Big Pun, yep. I love it when you call me Big Papa. All right, we'll call you Pun. So you asked if we're gonna be 100% this or not. We didn't 100% Legend of Zelda's Ocarina of Time, but going into this final boss fight without the Fair's Deities mask seemed like a poor choice. So we're gonna go for all of the masks. But we're not going to go for every single art piece. Because like, I'm sure some of these are an absolute chore. And quite honestly, I've never done it before. Not that I can't do it, but we will get all the masks. We will be first ID, and that's what the plan is. So I'll call this a 99.9% run. All masks must. Coax, you get me too. This man. I did the same. I did everything but single fairy in a temple. To pass the fight without deity is a fun time. I'm sure like you learn his patterns. Like as someone who's played like a Souls-like game, I feel like you learn his patterns, you'll be fine. And like fairies exist, and also like when it's game over, it's not really game over. So we could do a non-first deity or first deity mask run. That's for the birds. Like I don't ever plan on streaming this game again. So we're gonna do it right the first time. You know what I'm saying? Void Ghost, lurk away, brother. Lurk away. All right. So we failed attempt number 1. Let's try attempt number 2. Yep. 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 If I could have a shadow. My shadow is the size of a, like, small sauce plate. That would have been, like, really helpful, actually. To, like, see where I am. Bunny Bear, I hate to show up and split, but I'm tired. I believe in you. Have a great return. Bunny Bear, as a dude who's regularly raiding and fading, I get it. Please take care of your post-stream and post-raid stuff. If you haven't had dinner yet, please do. If you gotta go to the restroom, please do. Listen, I appreciate you more than you know, Bunny Bear. Have yourself a good evening. Stay out of trouble. And I don't know where you're located, but stay warm. We're in the middle of a polar vortex here. I had to put air in my tire like 2 days ago, and I was wearing gloves. My fingers, when I was done, I legitimately thought they were broken. Not because they were numb and not because I couldn't feel them, but because they were in that much pain. And I'm like, all I did was this. I just loosened up with the cap, put the nozzle on, waited, and then redid it. But the waiting and doing that 4 times, I got home, my hands were purple. Like, they were not exposed to snow. They were not exposed to moisture. I legitimately thought I had frostbite. It was awful. Speaking of fading, you need haircuts again. Honestly, Lone Wolf, right now, this is like that sweet spot. Because when I get my hair cut, it's too short. And then by the end of the month, it's too long. We're in like the middle of the month. I got like the coif going. I mean, there's absolutely helmet hair and headphone hair now. But no, like this is peak. All right, here we go. I'm gonna wait for it to come towards me, and I'm just try cutting off of the surface, or cutting it off the pass. Oh! Taylor and I can grab ledges. Okay. We're gonna go for an inner ring. I can't see where it is. I'm going the wrong effing way. Oh no! Oh no! I need to go with the ones that are coming towards me and the ones that are away from me. Dear God. Holy headphone dent. Oh, it's real, Brayden. Like, what's funny is if I were to take my headphones off, my hair, and like give you like the profile view, my hair would do like that thing where it's like a peacock feather, and then there's like just a huge dent in the middle. Like, should be up, and then like in the middle it's just down. So ready? Do you see it? I can feel it. I should switch to earbuds. Nope. Listen, my dad still has hair. My grandpa had hair. I'll have hair. It might be thin. It might get thin, but I'll have hair. No comb over needed. I don't get headphone dent. I need a refund or something. Well, first off, Nalthus, You've got the shaved look, which is aerodynamic. It's great for swimmers. It works for Jason Statham. You got it, friend. You're saving a fortune in shampoo. You Gucci. You Gucci. It's like if you ever lose a foot, all your shoes are BOGO. Oh, God. We're going to go for the one that's chasing this one, actually. And we're going to shoot from the corner. That way it's like a straight shot. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're getting the strategy down now here, friends. And we're going to shoot for the same one. In the same direction. We're going to hit a corner. And we'll let this one come to us. We're learning! We're learning! Okay, which way are these guys rotating? Oh, this is a smaller circle. This is fine. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to shoot up and just kind of float down. I don't want to chase. I don't want to chase. Fudge, 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 fudge! You love your hats? Hats work too. We had it until we started flying backwards. But we're learning. That was much better. And we have 17 more tries. I hope it doesn't take 17 more tries. It's coming towards us. We're coming towards it. Perfect. We're going to get in and pop out before we get to the corner. Have a straight shot. It's going to be coming for us. Be coming for us. Why didn't that work that time? By the way, I don't know when we missed it, but we did miss a wrist exercise from Pumpkin Jack. So fist, open, palm, open, tip, up, claw, half his fist. Fist, open, palm, open, tip, up, claw, half his fist. There we go. We're going for it, friends. We're going for it. It's coming towards us. Perfect. We're in and out. We're flying hard. How did we make it last time from that distance? Did I not hold it long enough? I suppose we could go for an inner ring and then like the outer rings if they're too far apart. Let's try that. We'll shoot for an outer ring shortly hereafter. These guys are coming right for me. I can only imagine what day 3's challenge is going to look like. Maybe I cut it at a corner. Instead of waiting for it to come to me. Nope, even the corner was enough. How did I get that one time? That's insane. So it's clear we have to go outer ring, inner ring, outer ring. Okay, outer ring done. Please get in the flower. Okay. We're gonna sit in this until we get to that blue outer ring. Okay, we're gonna go for a new inner ring. Okay, two left, two left. And we're gonna go with it coming at us. Let's go! See, we learn. We improvise, we adapt, we overcame. That's how it goes, Bear Girls. Thank you. 103, amazing. It's a new record. Take this. 50 rupees, okay. My dude, that's a strange name for a Deku Scrub. If you can't come by tomorrow, that is the plan. We have a goal for tomorrow. Woof. That was more painful than it should have been, but we got it. Again, Coax, the horrors persist, but so do I. Oh, I mean, I guess I'm low health. Sorry, shoot. We are going to be cooking with Pickle Rick tomorrow. I meant on our next stream. Alright, we have full health. That's all I can ask for. Well, we don't have a lot of money to take to the bank, but we have some. On one of the next streams we have to play the Bombuchi game, like the bomb bowling game. Now that we actually have a bomb bag. We also have to check out this area because they've been building this tower for the festival, and I think once at its full height on day 3, we can get a piece of heart up there. That makes 2 of us. Oh no! So let's deposit our cash. Bombachu? I did say Bombuchi. Bombachu. Listen, man, for a game that doesn't verbally say any lines, some stuff is open for interpretation, and some of that stuff has been embedded. Oh. He just gave us 5 rupees for the interest. Okay. I'm going to deposit that 5. Yeah, we're going to reinvest. But no, some of these bad habits, Coax, have been embedded in my DNA since I was in elementary school. So don't judge, please, and thank you. Bombuchi sounds like a drink. Like kombucha. Good for after a stressful session of yoga. A little bit of Bombuchi bowling. An exotic drink. Yes, yes. That's too funny. Save your progress and quit playing? Yes. So it's day 2. We've got day 3 to do in the Deku minigame. We've got some bowling to do, and I've also got like a list in like our guide, aka our book of knowledge to check with before we leave Clocktown, because we are trying to get all things and help all the people, because we're trying to be your friendly neighborhood landscaper. So that's what the plan is here. We have been streaming for 2 hours, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the outro screen, and we don't have to find someone to raid. There is a bowling game, Lone Wolf, and it involves the bombs. So there's bombs that look like mice, and you set them down on a track, and they sort of just like beep, and go and blow things up. And it's not just aim, it's timing based, because there will be obstacles, like sliding back and forth. You gotta try not hitting those obstacles as it happens. So there is a bowling alley in here, but it's with bombs. We don't have to find someone to raid together, friends, because our friend, Void Ghost, already picked someone for us. So I'm going to check and make sure that they are, in fact, streaming. And if they are, then we're going to show them some love. Right to those mice. I mean, it's not like an actual mouse. It's like a robot. It's like a robot mouse. Like, when you see it, you'll know. It's like the movie One all over again. Yes, with the nitroglycerin gasoline peanut butter and the watch bombs around their booties. All right, gang. So I'm going to check and see if Void Ghost's Target Only Kronks is streaming. And if that's the case, then we're going to go show them some love. They are. Okay, great. This is going to be the end of our Thriller Thursday broadcast. Sorry, rewind that. This will be the end of our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast. We will be live again for Thriller Thursday, where we'll be coming to you guys live from a Hello Fresh sponsored cooking stream. If you guys see it at the top of the screen and still out in the chat. So that's happening. It won't be tomorrow at 8 p.m. It'll be tomorrow 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check the socials, check the schedule. You'll see it. So yeah, we're about to go and try to make Only Kronkses. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're a VTuber and Kronk is in a suit with a mustache and a monocle and a top hat and a glass of wine. I love this. So yeah, we got some stuff planned for next week. Stay tuned, friends, including a giveaway next week. So there's that. Let's go to the outro screen. We're about to make this person's day, and I can't do it without you. Stick around. We're about to turn our party into their party. Let's go.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Real quick, I just want to make sure before we leave and go back home, until all this nonsense stops and we can start loving each other, we can stop hurting each other because we believe in something different than the person standing next to us. The one thing that can't be defeated is love, right? You can conquer hate by ignoring it. You can destroy it by loving the person next to you.
All right, gang, that is going to be it here for us this evening for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast. I said the right thing this time. We will be back tomorrow for Thriller Thursday. We're coming to you live from a very special HelloFresh sponsored cooking stream. We'll be making some goodies and probably eating them together too, depending on how the stream goes. Thank you guys all so much for the support tonight. You guys are absolutely incredible as always. And as always, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other. I love you. Have yourselves a good evening. Stay spooky. Now, if you excuse me, I'll get back in my coffin, but first, we're going to go ahead and start a raid over on our friend, Only Kronks, courtesy of Void Ghost. Only Kronks is a VTuber. They're currently playing a game called Potion Hermit. It looks like a cel-shaded 2.5D hack and slash, almost like Stardew Valley kind of game. It looks actually kind of cinematic. Like there's some conversations going on that they're watching right now. But we're gonna go ahead and show them some love. Once we're there, feel free to say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype. I'm also gonna make sure that Pumpkin Jack, Mama Night, hello and goodbye. Happy Wednesday, love. Hey, send some of that warm weather our way, please. It's in the single digits here. Thank you. So yeah, I just put some, make sure Pumpkin Jack put some info in the chat for us to copy and paste over into our friend, I can't get over his VTuber thing. Only Kronk stream once we get there. You fall asleep? Well, your body needed it, so I'm glad you're listening to your body. But yeah, once we're there, feel free to say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype. Or heaven forbid, Coax gifted you some new subs today. You could use your new emotes that you unlocked. Now we're here either way to snow day. Well, I guess this is shared misery here, camaraderie. But no, thank you guys all so much for all the support. I'll be back in my coffin. We'll see you all later. Have a great evening. We'll catch you next time. Stay safe, stay warm, stay spooky. We'll see you guys later. Bye!